What's up, guys? It's your boy Elvy, and today I have some very exciting news. We're going to be showing you guys the new iconic that's coming into the game on Tuesday, January 27th, after the maintenance. And we're also going to be showing you guys the Blue Lantern Augment, so you definitely want to stay tuned for this video. Now, we're going to cut right to the chase, but before we do, I did want to give a huge shout out to GeoForce for allowing me to use this content. This is his video, and I will be linking it down in the description. If you guys want to check out the whole thing, you guys can, but I'm going to try to go over it all here. So let's talk about the new iconic. It's called Sunstone Dust Blast iconic ability. Now I'm going to tell you guys my genuine opinion about this iconic from what I've seen and what I'm reading. Okay, so let's go through it real quick. Okay, so basically it's a supercharge that has a 30-second cooldown with a 5,000 supercharge cost. It has an area effect of radius of 10 meters and then has a superpower modifier of 102, and the activation time is 1.5 seconds, which is fairly fast. But it is clippable, so you can clip it into your breakout trinket, into another supercharge, into your cola, into your anything that's clippable, you can clip it. Okay, now the damage, it does an initial damage, and then it has a duration of 12 seconds of it ticking. So it's really, really good for DPS, and it has some really insane numbers, and I'm very excited to be able to show you guys that the actual gameplay of this iconic on Tuesday. Unfortunately, that I got to see the gameplay, but I'm unable to show you guys until Tuesday, because DC is not allowing me to, so we have to wait till Tuesday to actually be able to show you guys the gameplay, but that's all good. That's only a few days away. Now, for the controller role, we get a shield. That has a shield multiplier of 1.8. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure that the strongest shield is a 1.6, which is the iconic shield. I think the Heartlight shield, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 1.6. So this being a 1.8, it's an even stronger shield. Not only does it shield yourself, but it shields your group members. And this is only for trolls. So you have to be in troll role and pop this supercharge, and then it's going to give a shield to the group. So now you'll have your Powerset group shield, and you'll have your shield from this iconic. So you can basically spam group shield as a troll now with this new iconic. Now, it doesn't end there. If you're a healer, it has an explosion heal multiplier that's a 0.9. It heals over time for 6 seconds, and it has a healing multiplier of 0.5 times 6, which for the healing over time. Now, it also says the explosion also heals allies caught inside and additionally restores health to you and your group members. So just a massive heals coming out as a healer if you do pop this supercharge. Now, obviously, if you're EOG spamming, you can also give greens, which is going to give them supercharge and even more health, which we did cover in our art guide, art guide video when I do explain how EOG works for healers, so you guys can watch that on my channel if you guys don't understand what that means. Now, lastly, we have tank role. So it gives you a shield, and it also gives you a group breakout, and the shield multiplier is a 3, which means that is like the strongest shield in the game. But it only gives it to you as a tank, though. That's the thing, though. That's the catch to it. Grants you a shield, additionally provides immunity to control effects, and removes control debuffs for you and your group members. So the control debuffs, it removes it for you and your group members, which is interesting because I don't really know if there's any controller debuffs that we get. I know we give debuffs to the enemies, but that I know of, I don't think enemies debuff us. So maybe that's something new that they might be introducing in the new content. But either way, even if you put that aside, you're still getting an additional group breakout, and you're also getting an additional shield, which is absolutely nuts for a tank. So definitely going to be using this as a tank. Now, if you guys haven't fathomed this yet, this iconic is going to be absolutely broken, regardless if you're a DPS, if you're a healer, if you're a troll, if you're a tank. It doesn't matter what role you play, you're going to want to have this supercharge. It's just that simple. There's no this, that, and the third. You're going to want to have this supercharge because it's good for every role. Now, the only thing that sucks about this is that there's only a few ways to unlock it. You can unlock it by buying it through the broker if you save up DC cash. You can unlock it by opening time capsules, and you have to complete an entire collection. This time capsule will come out Tuesday, January 27th. Or you can buy it through me, because I should be able to get some of these and be able to sell it out to you guys. So you guys can contact me if you guys are wanting to buy it. But I will tell you guys right now, obviously this is a very broken iconic. A lot of people are going to want it. I personally need it on one of my characters. So if you do want it, make sure you're contacting me as soon as possible when it does come out, which is Tuesday. So I can literally try to get you it, because it's always going to be first come, first serve. You guys know the deal. But I will say, I mean, the only bad thing about this iconic is the fact that you do have to, it's pretty expensive, either through capsules or DC cash, pretty expensive. And also the other thing is about it is you have to use it every time. Like you have to get a new one per character. So that's another thing. Let's say you have 5 characters. Essentially, you have to get it 5 times if you want to have it on every character. And it kind of sucks. Like if you have it on your main character and then you hop on your second character and you're like, damn, now I don't have my supercharge. So they should definitely make it where when you get it once, you get it on all your tunes. I'm not sure why they don't have that feature. That's a very thumbs down for me in regards to DC. I think they definitely should make it where once you get it once, you replay the feat. You know, you replay the feat because it is a 3-star feat, which is 50 points towards the skill points. You replay the feat and then you get it on all tunes. That's how it should be. At least that's what I think. You guys can let me know your opinion. But that pretty much covers this iconic. Again, we will be showing it on live stream on Tuesday. So make sure you guys are staying tuned so that you guys get to see this new iconic. Now, let's hop into the next thing, which is the Blue Lantern. Now, this is also extremely broken. So they're releasing Blue Lantern abilities. So we got White Lantern abilities, we got Green Lantern, we got Red Lantern. Now they're releasing Blue Lantern abilities. Now I'm going to explain to you why this is also extremely broken. This comes with like all sorts of stuff. I know it's kind of hard for you guys to read it. And honestly, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of intel, but on Tuesday you guys are going to be able to actually see the gameplay and see exactly what's going on. But basically, there is a supercharge that gives a shield, and every time you use a combo, it does additional damage and additional heals. That's the supercharge, the one that you see that's glowing orange. And then it also has a supercharge generator called Hope Wave, which when you use it, it's actually a combo, but it's also a supercharge generator, and it also does hella damage to the group. So you're going to be able to do hella damage, build your supercharge, and build your Omega up, like all at the same time. So like battle healing and even using it as a DPS is going to be absolutely insane. Now there's also a healing field, which is pretty straightforward. It heals everyone that's in the area. That's not going to be, that I know of, that's not going to be super huge. We'll see how much healing it does and whatnot. The main thing is that, and then there's also controller debuff, which I'm curious to see how much damage it does. It's like a shield. Think about it like a Wonder Woman. It's the first move that you guys see that has number 1 on it. It like throws a shield, like a blue shield construct, kind of like Wonder Woman, and it's a single target move. So I'm very curious to see how much damage it's going to do on single target, but it's also a debuff for controllers. I believe it debuffs the damage output. Now the last White Lantern augment, we got a damage they debuff the defense. Now we're getting a damage output debuff. So now you'll be able to run 2 different iconic White Lantern and Blue Lantern as a troll. If you want to be able to run 2 different debuffs, you can do that. Now, the other cool thing about this Blue Lantern augment, it's really worth mentioning, is the fact that now, if you guys read the top, one where it says Healer Roll Hope Burns Bright, Might 5%, duration 12 seconds. Heal targets gain Hope Burns Bright. So when you use that ability as a healer, it's gonna, not only is it gonna add the PI, it dazes enemies, making them vulnerable to dazing effects. It's gonna knock them back and heal you and up to 3 group members. And I believe that is the group heal. Now, I don't think you guys understand how broken this is. Let me explain it in a better way. This is extremely broken for like 50 million reasons. Number 1, it knocks down the enemies away from you. So let's say ads are about to kill you. You pop this move, it's gonna push them away. That's 1. 2, it's going to buff the group by 5% might for 12 seconds. Like, when have you heard of a healer doing that? And then third thing is, it's going to put a PI on the enemies, dazing them. So now your next move, which is the strike move, the one that I talked about that's a shield, that's going to do more damage now. Or any, like, hard light moves, the daze makes them do more damage. So if you're hard light, like, insane, right? Then there's another thing about it. That's a group heal. Now, if you guys don't know, Healing Ray, again, you guys can watch my art video. Healing Ray resets your group heal when you hit a certain amount of stacks on the Healing Ray, the purple Healing Ray. Meaning you'll be able to spam that group heal because it's going to keep resetting. And your supercharge generator will also reset because of the back mod, which is the ultimate back mod. When you use a shield or supercharge generator, it has a 25% chance of resetting, which is also going to reset your supercharge because it's considered a shield. So essentially, everything that's coming out with this Blue Lantern augment is absolutely broken for both healer and DPS. So I'm letting you guys know that I haven't even played on it, and I'm telling you guys right now, this is broken. Now on Tuesday, you guys are gonna see me use it, and you're gonna be like, whoa! But I'm telling you guys right now, both the Iconic and the Blue Lantern Augment are extremely broken. And if you don't have it, you're generally just gonna get smoked when it comes to being a support or becoming a DPS. Now, I do wish that these things were more accessible to players, which we're gonna talk about how you can get it, how you can get the Blue Lantern Augment, how you can get the abilities, and then I'm gonna rephrase how you can get the Superman Iconic. The Blue Lantern Augment will come out on Tuesday as an event, and you'll have to complete a daily mission for 20 days, and then you'll get the Augment. Once you get the Augment, you'll have to spend 200,000 Nef metal, and you'll have to spend like a good amount of catalyst, not a severe amount, but 200,000 Nef metal, and then you have to spend catalyst to upgrade the Augment. When you upgrade the Augment, every time you rank it, it'll give you an ability, give you an ability until you get all of them. Then once you have the abilities, it'll give you some stats, you equip it, and then boom, you have all the abilities. Yes, you can use the abilities and still continue to be ice, hard light, whatever power you are. You don't have to switch to your power set or buy a power token or nothing like that. But you do have to finish the event, or you can buy it out, which I'm going to be doing on Tuesday. I'm going to buy it out just so you guys can see how good it is, if it's worth it, if you guys should buy it out, or if you guys should level it. I'm going to be doing that for you guys to test it out, because there's no test server. I don't have access to test server, so there's no way for me to show you guys until it comes out on public server, and I have to put money out of my pocket to be able to get it to show you guys. So that's basically the breakdown. I'm gonna sum it up again. You have to do the 20-day augment. You have to do the 20-day event to get the augment. Once you get the augment, you have to spend 200,000 Nef metal and catalyst to level it up. Every time you rank it, you get one ability, so you don't have to necessarily have it maxed out. But I believe the last ability is a supercharge. If you want to be able to get that supercharge, you got to have it at max. I don't think the supercharge is stat broken, but we'll have to see until it comes out. I think the normal abilities are probably better than the supercharge, but I don't know because I haven't tested it yet. We'll see on Tuesday. But with that being said, I mean, honestly, I'm very, very excited for this augment. I'm very excited for the Superman Iconic. Again, to wrap up the Superman Iconic, you can only get it if you open the time capsules. You have to have stabilizers. You can get stabilizers through the marketplace. Usually, I mean, it's a whole gamble. You could spend $200 to $500, and there's a chance that you might not get anything. So I usually recommend you either buy through me or buy through the broker, because at least you'll know that you're 100% getting it. If you want to go and gamble in the time capsules, go right ahead. Please let me know if you guys do take that route of opening time capsules. Let me know down in the comment section how many capsules it took for you to complete the entire collection. Because it's 12 collections that you have to pull from that time capsule to be able to get the Iconic. Now, again, you can get it through the time capsules, you can get it through me, or you can get it through the broker. Those are your three options. Or you can find someone on Trade Chat who might be potentially selling it. If you guys didn't know, there is a Trade Chat in the game. But those are the ways that you can get the Iconic. The Blue Lantern Augment, you have to finish the event, and then you have to level it up with Nef Metal. Again, the Iconic, you have to get it individually per character. The Blue Lantern Augment, you have to make sure that you are unlocking the event, and then you'll have to level up the Augment on every toon individually. Like I said, hopefully in the future, they make it where we can get like cross progression through our characters, and once we level it up on one of them, it's on all of them. That's how they should do it, but obviously, my guess is they're trying to collect as much money as they can, so they're making it where we have to repeatedly level it up, which sucks. I hope that they change that, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, all we can do is give feedback and cross our fingers that they change it. But again, big shout out to GeoForce for setting this video up, showing me all the stats, organizing everything, and allowing me to use this content. I genuinely appreciate it. But without further ado, I hope I got everything. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. On Tuesday, January 27th, this comes out after maintenance. Tuesday, January 27th, it comes out after maintenance. Okay, I don't want to see videos. I don't want to see comments of people asking me, when does it come out? I answered it, okay? Without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.